Hello Lions, it is Friday, August 30th, and you're watching Lions World. There's a lot going on here at Vista, like brand new ASE officers, and they're right here. We have our new treasurer, Destiny Ashworth, Secretary Zam Perez, Vice President Jose Brambilla, and the new ASB President, Dominic Bastida. Thank you all for being here. Tell me, Dominic, what are you looking forward to most this year?
This year, I'm looking forward to all the school-wide events and potentially releasing a recycling program.
If any Lions have any questions for ASB, where can they find you?
You can find us at the ASB room, which is Ms. Beener's room, every day in 4th period or at lunch.
Thanks everyone for being here today. We look forward to seeing you a lot on Lions World this year. Here's what's coming up. Monday, September 2nd is Labor Day. That's a no-school day. Enjoy a much-deserved 3-day weekend. Then Spirit Week starts the week of September 9th, which is something new every day. Tuesday is Pajama Day, Wednesday is Sports Day, Thursday is Frat Day, and Friday is Wear Red Day. Thursday, September 12th is Back to School Night. It's a great chance for your family to meet your teachers, so come on out. On September 19th is the La Vista La Sierra Blood Drive. Your much-needed donation can save up to 3 lives, and you may earn extra credit. Sign up with ASB and help save a life.
Every 2 seconds, someone in the U.S. needs blood. Every day, there is a need for 7,000 units of platelets, 10,000 units of plasma, 36,000 units of red blood cells. It is essential for surgeries, cancer treatment, chronic illnesses, and traumatic injuries. Whether a patient receives whole blood, red cells, platelets, or plasma, this life-saving care starts with one person making a generous donation. And one donation can save up to 3 lives. The Red Cross La Vista La Sierra Blood Drive is Thursday, September 19th. Be a hero, save a life, donate.
Good afternoon, Lions. This is Mrs. Leana. Welcome to the Principal's Perspective. We are 3 weeks into the beginning of the school year. I hope you're all settling in and starting to feel comfortable. I want to assure all of our new students that you've landed in a really good place where if you take advantage of our programs, you can catch up on your credits and graduate. This is also a good time to encourage our longtime students to stay focused on your goals. One thing you might have noticed at La Vista La Sierra is the poster hanging in every room that lists the 5 rules for being a successful student. I know this is a review for our continuing students, but it's a review worth hearing because these are really the core values of being a La Vista La Sierra Lion. I guarantee you that if you follow these rules, your academic progress will improve. So here goes. 1. Go to class. As many of you have heard me say many times before, in order to be successful, you need to learn to show up, and you need to learn to show up on time. 2. Pay attention. Know what you're supposed to be learning in your class and what you need to do to show your teacher that you've learned it. 3. Study. Successful students understand that they need to interact with the material more than once in order to do well in a class and to earn all their credits. 4 is be respectful, and you all know what respectful behavior is. Learning to implement respectful behavior in the classroom, to your teacher, to your classmates, and to yourself will pay off in better grades and credits, improved relationships and self-respect, and in learning more, really learning a lot more. And the last rule is self-monitor, reflect. This means taking ownership of your choices and of your learning. Understand when a choice has led to a poor result and commit to doing things differently in the future. You'll be amazed at how much more success you have when you start self-monitoring and reflecting. As I said earlier, we have posters hanging up in every classroom here at La Vista La Sierra listing the 5 rules for being a successful student. Take a moment to find the one in your classroom, and if any of the classrooms are missing a poster, please let me know. Okay, that's all for now. Keep making good choices, focusing on your goals and earning all your credits, and I'll see you next week with my newest installment of the Principal's Perspective.
Like we said earlier, there's a lot of new things happening this year. One of them is a new teacher. If you had PE, you've already met him. If not, let's all welcome Mr. Tellers. Where did you come from?
Sonora High School.
What are a couple hobbies that you were interested in?
I like to go fishing, boat racing, just spending time with the family. sports, anything dealing with activities.
What are you going to do for us at our school?
Hopefully to motivate kids to participate in physical education and have a healthy mind and body, and it all goes together.
Colors. They tell us when to be cautious, when to stop, and when to go. This year, if you want to go to the restroom, you better have the right color pass or your trip to the facilities could get flushed. As Assistant Principal Mr. Day explains. Mr. Day, can you tell us about the bathroom color code system, please?
Yes, we've had those in the past, and we've started again this year. So what happens is every classroom has the proper color of the bathroom passes. So if you have a classroom on the north side and you're downstairs, your bathroom pass would be blue, and if you're upstairs, it would be a white bathroom pass. Then if you're on the south side, downstairs would be a red bathroom pass, and upstairs is a wood. What that does is it allows us as administrators and campus supervisors to know exactly where the students are supposed to be. So if you're on the north side upstairs, you shouldn't be taking 12 minutes and going down to the south bathroom. So we want, everybody has to use the restroom, we understand that, but we want to make sure that it doesn't take 10 minutes instead of a 2-minute bathroom break. So we know exactly where the students are. And that also helps us with the vending machines, because the last few years, as they are good, and we do know it went up to $1.25, sorry about that, but we do know that students like to use it during class time. So what we've done, it is on from the beginning of school until break time, until after break, and then after break it's shut off until lunch. It's turned on during lunchtime, and then it shuts off after lunch until after school. So really the window should be used not during class time, but during before school, at break, and lunch, and after school.
Okay, and what are the consequences for using the wrong bathroom?
Obviously, the first time we're going to give you a warning, but if it's a continued violation, then you'll end up getting a Saturday school. Could be a suspension, and ultimately could be transferred, but I don't foresee that being an issue. It just, people need to get used to it, going to the restroom that they're supposed to be going and not wasting class time and being in class when they need to be.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
Ryan Nolan was a special person and one of our favorite Lions. His humor, kindness, and friendship touched everyone who knew him. We lost Ryan not too long ago. This week, a memorial to Ryan was unveiled outside Mr. Wilkinson's classroom. Lions Warrior was there.
Ryan was a student at La Sierra for 7 years. He made an everlasting impression on all of us. He loved birds and he loved the fist bump, but he really loved everyone, and everyone here really loved him. We are honored to have this memorial bench here in front of his old ATP classroom. We consider this a place of honor for Ryan. It's a place where we'll always be able to remember him, and I want you to know that we will always remember Ryan. He will always be alive. Thank you. Okay, at this time I would like to ask his former Endeavor teacher, Joe Moore, to come and say a few words.
Ryan was just so much like the heart and soul of this program. That was important to Ryan, that everyone got along, that everyone was friends, that everyone was family, and that kind of went along with the fist bumps and the triple snaps and the finger kisses. Sometimes that stuff was so uplifting, especially if you were having a hard day or if maybe things weren't going your way. Ryan would come by with a fist bump or a high five for you, and it just changed your day. And I see all the heads nodding because you guys all experienced that too. And we miss him every day. I think we miss him a little bit more today, of course, because we're all together. But he's always in our hearts, and what we do here every day as professionals. So we thank him for that from the bottom of our hearts, and thank you for letting me say a few words about Ryan today. I appreciate it very much. Love you guys very much.
Well, Ryan's mother, Loren, would like to say a few words before we unveil the bench.
Good morning, everybody. Thank you so much for coming out. I know you're busy. I know how it works here. But I just wanted to say how much Ryan loved it here. He loved all of you, all of the teachers, all of the aides, all of the staff, everybody. He just loved coming. I was mentioning to Miss Leona that he even got perfect attendance awards several times because he didn't ever wanted to miss school. So anyway, I wanted something to have people remember him, and I was looking at things and trying to come up with something, and I saw something called a buddy bench. And but I thought it was a little bit too young for the adult transition program for the high school students. So we came up with this bench, but the premise behind the buddy bench is for kids or anyone who's feeling maybe lonely or maybe a little sad that day or just not having a good day, or maybe they feel like they need to talk to a friend. They would come and sit on the bench, and then someone could come and sit with them and talk to them and make a new friend. And I thought that's perfect because that's Ryan. You know, he always made lots of friends, and Ryan didn't judge anyone. He didn't care. He didn't care if your pants were saggy. I had to get that in there because he sagged his pants all the time. We worked on that, but it never happened. So anyway, so we just really thought that this would be a very special way to remember Ryan, and hopefully all of you, if you get a chance and you want to make a friend, come sit on the bench and make a new friend and reach out to people that are differently abled than you. And there's a lot to be said, like Mr. Moore said. You can learn a lot by being around kids that aren't like you, and maybe you think you're having a bad day until you come and talk to some of our kids, and then you say, wait, maybe I'm not having such a bad day after all. So anyway, Ryan love this school. We love all of you. We appreciate, we can't thank you enough for all of the wonderful years that Ryan's had here and all the wonderful people. So make a friend and be like Ryan, and high five. Thank you.
Okay, it's time for the big unveiling. Dad or Mom, one of you on this side and one on that. Let's take it up.
2, 3. A very special thank you to Ryan's parents. We cannot imagine a more welcome and heartwarming gift. Thank you so much, and thank you, Lions, for watching. Have a great 3-day weekend. We'll be back here next Friday. Until then, Lions, we're on.
We are the Lions.